you shouldn't have to do any of that nonsense.
I agree.
I don't remember having to do any of that nonsense at any point with mine, but I could misremember. I mean, I'm sure your firmware, it probably makes you update the firmware anyways, right?
My Blu-ray player has never made me update the firmware.
Oh, I'm sorry. So we're not talking about a PS4. We're talking about an actual Blu-ray player.
It's a Blu-ray player. It does, I think, have an Ethernet port on it, but I've never plugged anything into it because why would I? But
why would you?
I don't know if this is the reason, if this is something I need to do, but it's just really weird, like, because I've tried other stuff from the same distributor, older stuff, and that works fine, and I've tried other movies, and they play fine, but I have a TV series and 2 movies from these people that I got recently, and every one of them says, like, this disc is, coded for Canada and the United States. That's where you can play it.
And you're like, that's where I am.
Hook a GPS up to my Blu-ray player, or...
That's super weird.
Y, signaling Y. Sorry if I'm complaining about stuff. Everything is breaking on me tonight. Everything in my home.
Well, I actually just turned off Metal Gear before I jumped on here because I was hoping you had your stuff working.
That would be a reasonable thing to hope for.
Because the mission that I'm on, the mission that I'm on is just extremely fucking aggravating.
Is there nothing you can do aside from that right now?
I could move on to other stuff, but I've been trying to do them in order, and plus this is an actual... Well, I'll probably move on to the next thing, because this is an actual story mission, and it's super deep in the game, and I don't really want to have people be like... tune in and then be like, oh, you've already passed the end of the game. Here's a super spoilery
the apparent
thing.
End of the game.
Yes, the evident end of the game.
You can always dig through the Steam library and see what there is.
Well, I don't know. What do you have installed?
Battle Block Theater, Burnout Paradise, Dark Souls, Dive Kick, Double Dragon Neon, haha, that was a joke. Chronicles of Mystara, Fthrir, Frozen Synapse, Left 4 Dead 2, Magica, Payday 2, Monaco, but blah. Portal 2, never actually played any of the co-op Portal 2 stuff.
I don't think I have Portal 2 on. Maybe I do.
Resident Evil 5, although that one is occasionally a little crashy.
I don't have that on PC. I don't think. Unless I got it in a bundle.
All-Stars Racing Transformed, Torchlight 2, Team
I do like that game.
And Vertiginous Golf are currently lit up. Trying to. Did I say trying to?
You may have.
Probably much of a delay, I could get Castle Crashers up and running.
I don't think I have that. A lot of that stuff I have on my Xbox, not on my.
We could just do like a couple.
PC.
If you don't want to do Metal Gear, we can do a couple races on.
No, I can. I mean, I've already. I'm already. I'm in here. Yeah, it's happening. Well, there's a delay, so you're probably not seeing it yet, but it's happening. Yeah, so the mission I was on was just really obnoxious. It's obnoxious because I'm being as non-lethal as possible, right. And so that was why it was obnoxious. Like, if I had a high-powered sniper rifle, I could have just killed everybody. But
it's way cooler than.
I'm sort of trying not to do that.
In Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do. This is a replay of an early story mission. So hopefully I'm not like killing it for anybody. So this is the thing where this is where you first face Quiet. So if people have not played the game, you won't have any context for this, but this mission is basically like when the first time I played this mission, I stumbled into it on accident, like because if you go to a certain spot on the map, this mission just starts.
How open world?
Yeah, right. Which is weird because the open world stuff in this game is actually not very good. Like generally, the extent of the open worldiness is like, oh yeah, there's a whole world out there, and it's not really like a living, breathing kind of open world. It's like It's literally like a deserty mountain range.
Thank you.
Gesundheit. With like not really much like in Arkham. So I just finished Arkham City or Arkham Knight rather. And like that was super open worldy in that there's kind of a cheap way to just do this, and I'm actually going to do it because I think it's funny. So once you've spotted the sniper, you can call in a supply drop to her position, and a box of stuff will drop on her head and do like half of the damage.
Okay, you see, you saying that is making me want to play this game more.
So like I'm just trying to keep her there so that she doesn't
Don't do anything
until this thing hits her on the head. So there you can see, there's the parachute coming down. Oh, I got shot. Oh wow, I got fucking killed in one hit because this is the harder version. So okay,
when you started.
It did. So when the post game content, some of it is new missions and a lot of it is harder versions of old missions. And apparently now you can't even take a hit from her or you die.
Well, she's a sniper. You know, they hit pretty hard. They got them big guns.
Shit. Yeah, they do.
So how many hours have you played of this game? If you're, because I heard it's really fucking long.
I think I can look at my game timer. No, you can only do it from the helicopter. I would ballpark it around 50.
Holy shit! And that's been in like, how long has it been out? 2 weeks?
Yeah,
that's
2 weeks.
A lot of hours.
Wow. What?
So I guess you're enjoying it?
Yeah. Yeah, I like it a lot. But like I was saying, though, like in Arkham Knight, like there's even people complain like there's no citizens. Like the city is entirely full of like bad guys, which makes it so that it's okay for you to basically like run people over with the Batmobile and not feel bad about it. Wow, I'm just getting fucking straight up ruined.
Stealth good.
Because she's just gonna kill me in one hit. But like the open world in this game is like not terribly open world.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Big levels.
Right, it's 2 big levels.
Oh, there's only 2 areas?
There's only, well, I'm yes. There's only 2 areas. There might be more, but I mean, if there are, they're very well hit. Well, technically there's 3 because there's Mother Base, but very little happens at Mother Base. You mostly just hang out there, and like there's cutscenes and stuff. There's a couple of minor things that happen in Mother Base, but not really anything significant. Okay, so there's the parachute, there's my supplies, and hopefully they're going to land on her head. And
I'm watching.
Looks like she moved before that actually happened this time. So maybe
on extreme she's too smart to get.
Maybe on extreme she's too smart to get locked in the skull.
Have you tried shooting her with a sniper rifle?
Motherfucker. I plan to try doing that. I could try. I mean, I guess like you get bonus stuff for not killing her. Bonus money basically for not killing her. But I could really I have a rocket launcher that like homes in, so I could probably just launch rockets at her, but yeah, so Arkham City just felt like it was a lot more like a living, breathing sort of metropolis. And this thing, like, there are random guard posts, but they're only on the roads. And, like, yeah, there are some animals and shit like that. But, like, really, there's not...
So if you're out in the wild,
there's just not much... No, you're really not. You're not going to see shit. You'll see some birds, and you might see a bear or a wolf or something, but like you're really not going to see much of anything.
Do you have a tranquilizer sniper rifle?
I do have a tranquilizer sniper rifle. So I'm going to try to tranquilize her because...
I think you hit her at least the first time.
Again, you get... I did. Because you get bonus monies if you don't kill her.
I'm a little bit confused. I thought she was one of the main characters in the game. Can you just kill her?
I mean, you can. I don't know what happens if you do.
Right, because you did not. You dropped crates on her head.
I dropped crates on her head, yes. So this is the problem. She's
not using tranquilizer rounds.
Kind of... Well, she's not using tranquilizer rounds. She kind of... Yeah, see, she does this thing where she just vanishes and you don't know where she is. And she can just appear at numerous points on the map. And apparently, since now I just get... Like, it's one thing when she doesn't kill you in one hit, because she gives away her position. Now that she kills me in one hit...
Well, you know where she is.
Right, but it doesn't matter, though, is the problem.
I figured that much. Jack Lair wants to know, is it dark or is it just me? I do find the game looks a little dark also.
So I always drop in at night.
Okay.
So you can play, like, there's a day-night cycle. And if during the day it looks bright. So it's dark right now because
does it help
it's
with
dark.
your OSP? That was just me making a Metal Gear reference.
Right. No, it helps with usually it helps with like there being fewer guards at guard posts and stuff like that.
Man.
But it also helps with you not being seen as much. That probably doesn't matter a great deal in this particular mission because she sees you all the time, it seems like, so. I'm hoping the dog is a big help when it comes to sighting enemy. Yeah, see, so the dog found her, which is good. Now I just have to find where, okay, so there she is.
So, I mean, Joe, I think you're pretty well aware of my policy towards Metal Gear Solid 4. Not extremely favorable.
No, but I mean, understandably
everything that
so.
I've heard about this game makes it sound really fun and not full of, like, pointless, tedious story nonsense.
No, not at all. In fact, if anything, I feel like they kind of overcorrected, and there's, like, not... I don't say not enough story,
It's a little
but,
thin.
like... It is.
Well, the only thing is, this game is so freaking long that, like, I just can't see myself actually playing it anytime soon. I just got off of 60 hours of witching, and that took me the better part of probably 3 months. So, like, there's no way I'm going to dive into another open-world 60-hour game right now, and, I don't know, maybe not even this year. Nice movement.
Yeah, which, I mean... Understandable. That you wouldn't want to do that.
She runs pretty fast, huh?
Yeah, she runs extremely fast. Yeah, she runs extremely
dying
fast.
in one hit thing, is that something where you could get better armor that would keep you alive, or is that just because the mission's extreme?
I think it's because it's extreme difficulty. And maybe there might be a helmet later on that would help you, but I don't have any headgear at this time. Except the chicken hat, which I don't ever use because it makes your rank automatically sucks if you use it. But the chicken hat will, and you can't use it on extreme missions anyways, but that's the only headgear that I have, so I don't know if you can get helmets later on that will protect you from headshots, but my guess is that it doesn't really matter. for this mission. You can probably be wearing any armor and she'll
Yeah,
kill you in one
that's
hit.
just the name of the game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for like the glint off of her scope, and I'm not seeing it, and the dog isn't being as helpful as he might be. Oh boy.
Who could you have brought with you instead of the dog?
So I could bring her with me, but probably not. Yeah. Motherfucker. So I probably can't bring her with me for this particular mission. You can bring... There's like a little robot buddy that you can ride on that you can also kind of send to do a couple things, and there's a horse. The horse is useless in this particular mission. I can't use her, I don't think. The horse would be useless in this mission because all you can do is it's for getting around, right? Like you can move faster if you have the horse. But in this
Probably
case,
don't want to do that. No.
She would shoot you off the horse immediately, I'm sure. And the robot might be helpful a little bit, but the dog scouts enemies. I think. I mean, I don't use quiet very much, but the dog is really good at scouting enemies, and so he's optimal for a mission like this. The only problem is that he's not, like, she's so far away that he doesn't scout her as well as, again, you might hope he would.
I got the sound off right now, but I see the scope glint kind of shows up as an indicator on your screen sometimes. Is that every time she fires? Or?
So, no, that's if someone sees you.
Oh.
So that's kind of useful. It's less useful in extreme missions because you get this thing when someone sees you. Where
Do tell.
You get this thing where when someone sees you, you can it slows down time temporarily, but you lose that ability in the extreme missions because, they're extreme. But that's generally a thing that you have access to. So the aura doesn't super help in this case, just because... Ruh-roh. I'm going to try dropping a box on her head again. I don't give a shit. I'm going to try it with a weapon. Except it looks like she vanished. Oh no, she didn't. She's there. What the fuck?
So is this all that you've been playing for the last couple weeks?
Yeah. Pretty much. I kept telling myself that I should play Mad Max, but the reviews just have
Not encouraging.
been not encouraging. So I haven't.
Did you get that from GameFly or?
Yeah, I got it from GameFly. Now she's fucking moving again.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
That doesn't even make sense.
You can try a different mission if you want.
I'm gonna try this one more time. Yeah, I got it from GameFly, and I was like, I should play this just to get a feel for it and to see if it's really like as not good as everybody seems to say it is not good.
Which seems to be significant.
And then I can, yeah. And then I can, send it back. Well, I've seen a couple people be like, it's not as bad as everybody else says it is, blah, blah, blah. So, I've been, that's a thing that I've been considering.
Yes, of course.
But I just don't like. I'm just like this is really good, and I'm really enjoying it. So
good.
The idea of not playing this, so I can play something that by all accounts is okay, maybe.
I get where you're coming from.
Boom! There we go. Hit her with the crate that time.
Nice. I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, well, I think I've overtaken Eric, and I have become the first of us to finish The Witcher 3. And I wouldn't be surprised if I was the only one of us to ever finish The Witcher 3. Which is too bad, because it's pretty good.
I'm surprised that you said it only took you 60 hours. I feel like that's a thing that was supposed to take a really long time.
Well, there's a whole lot of game I didn't do. Like, the game is just chock-a-block with different quests you can do. And most of them are pretty interesting, but I've done all the ones that involve characters that I care about. So at this point, it's like, sure, I could go around and hunt down a bunch more monsters, and I'm sure that would be okay. But I think after 60 hours, I've had enough, for now. I'd like to play something else for a while. I just don't know what yet. I'm actually thinking of maybe playing Ground Zero, since I have a copy of that.
Oh yeah, well, that's
a little bit of a palate refresher.
Yeah, I mean, motherfucker. Ground Zeroes is, I don't know, it's weird. It's one of those things where, there's not much to it.
Well, that's fine. Short is fine.
I mean, if you want something that will be done soon,
I absolutely want that.
Ground Zeroes is it.
Yeah, again, I don't want to get into another gigantic, huge game after playing so much Witcher.
No,
I kind of like to play
sense.
some kind of small-ish, cool indie games, but I don't know which ones. Nothing's really calling out to me right now. I don't want to play Axiom Verge, I guess.
Yeah, that's one of those that I really meant to get to when it came out, and still haven't. I heard if you like Super Metroid, you will like Axiom Verge.
I think I like Super Metroid.
You're not sure?
I'm not as devoted as some people are.
That makes sense.
I think it's pretty sweet, but, Super Metroid is actually a game that I've enjoyed more as I've gotten better at it. Like, first time that I played it, I didn't have the best time, got stuck for a while, spent a lot of time running around, and got kind of frustrated with it. But the more that I've played it, and the more that I've learned about it, and like the crazy shit that you can do, the more that I appreciate it. So now I can do some, not extremely difficult, but I can do a couple of interesting sequence breaks and like do stuff like skip getting the grapple beam and get to the ghost ship early, which is pretty cool. And I don't know, I do love seeing just how many crazy things you can do in that game. The skill ceiling is just ridiculously high, and you can use all the different moves you have to get to places that it really doesn't feel like you were supposed to be able to get to, but at the same time, they kind of made it possible. Like, there's enough evidence there that you're kind of like, I think they actually did know about most of these crazy things you can do that are really hard.
Yeah, I would imagine that they did. Maybe they didn't, but that seems like the kind of thing that Nintendo R&D 1 would do.
Did do.
So now did do, right? So now this is a total stealth mission. I cannot be seen. I just was seen because apparently a car just drove up behind me that I didn't know was there. Yeah, this is a total stealth mission. I cannot be seen by the enemy. If I'm seen by the enemy, I automatically fail. So this is another one where, like, I'm replaying a mission that I did previously. So this is really early on. This is like you're trying to extract a dude who will make your prosthetic arm cooler. Which is why now my arm can like shock people. Like I can knock people out. I can tase people with my.
Well, that's very interesting.
Robot arm.
Now I have to know: are there any monkeys in this game?
Not that I've seen
Do you
yet.
think that your arm could shock one? If you were to find a monkey.
Probably. But, you know, you shouldn't monkey with the monkey.
I guess I shouldn't. Don't tase monkey, bro. I have heard that this game has some banging licensed music available.
It does. It's true. I recently I found the Joy Division tape, which, you know, to me was basically, it may as well have been the end of the game. So now my helicopter plays Joy Division whenever it comes
Which
to
song?
pick me up. Level tears
yes.
apart. But yeah, there's like there's Kim Wilde and Thomas Dolby and David Bowie and Midge Ure, which is a weird thing to be on the soundtrack. No, Midge Ure. Yeah. So yeah, there's all kinds of weirdness happening on this game's soundtrack.
I've heard that on the Steam version, you can actually put whatever music you want.
You can. That's true. You can put whatever
Idle
you
Thumbs
want.
made a very strong case for the use of TV intro themes for your helicopter music.
Yeah, I saw somebody sent me a YouTube clip of someone who was using the Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yes, that's one of the Idle Thumbs guys.
Okay.
I think also the Cheers theme stood out as being a particularly good idea for when your helicopter comes flying in. Or maybe for when you arrive back at base.
It's when you're it's both. Whenever your helicopter is like in motion is basically when the selected music will play. So I just recently acquired a tranquilizer sniper rifle. So that guy is a not very well disguised dummy. Right there. But I recently, yeah, they use dummies. The Russians do. Must be a budgetary restriction. So I recently got this, and so now it almost feels like cheating. Oops. There we go. Almost feels like cheating. But as with all Metal Gear games, the suppressors wear down, and so
I don't remember that.
you can only suppress for so long.
That's
Actually, I think
all
the
games.
first Metal Gear Solid, I think, didn't have
I
that.
don't think the second one did either.
That was
'cause
not a problem.
I spent so much time using silenced pistols in Metal Gear Solid 2. I would play that entire game with nothing but a tranquilizer pistol, basically.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if you had to keep collecting like fresh suppressors for it, though. I don't remember. I feel like maybe you did. Maybe you had to like, get new suppressors for it to keep doing that. For that to keep working. Good night.
Those are some pretty serious balloons if they can just lift shipping containers up into the air.
So you have to earn the ones that are big enough to lift shipping containers and vehicles and shit. Those are not available from
It looks
the
like it's
get-go.
costing you money every time you do that.
It does. But what's in those shipping containers will profit me more than the cost of
Right,
extracting
okay.
them, so it's fine. It costs $300. We'll say. There's a stupid
Boss bucks.
current, whatever. Yeah, it costs you $300
Patriots.
to extract a dude. But then, like, I'm gonna find these diamonds right here, and okay, so that's 10,000 boss bucks, if that's what we're going with, for that one diamond that I just like found on the
Nice.
floor. So right there, so that's like I can extract a shitload of dudes for what that, the cost, what that earned
Yeah,
me.
but when you
just by
set the
picking
containers
that
up, it said 10,000, didn't it?
Yeah, the containers and vehicles and like weapons cost more to send up than just like a dude.
It's awfully nice of them to just leave diamonds lying around in their base.
Yeah, they're rough diamonds.
Oh well, who's got time for those?
Right, ain't nobody got time
Don't
for
give them
polishing
shitty diamonds.
stones. So sometimes they'll notice when you lift a dude into the air, and sometimes they just won't. Like, I'm gonna take this anti-tank gun, and they probably won't notice that either.
These guys are...
So the trick to this mission, as I found out the first time I did it, the trick to this mission is to actually climb up these bluffs and just go over the wall. Because you can go through the gate, and there's a bunch of dudes there, or you can just go over the wall if you don't like glitch in the geometry, which is one problem this game has when you're climbing something like this. You like weirdly, yeah. See, that's so yeah. So I'm just gonna climb up here, and from up here I can see into the whole camp.
You see,
and if memory serves, the dude I'm looking for is either in this cabin or this cabin, but I don't remember exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go take a look. There's also a thing where if you do, again, I can't get spotted in this mission, because if I get spotted, then I automatically fail. But if you do get spotted, see, the dog found the prisoner for me. Did they move the prisoner in the higher difficulty version, those motherfuckers?
That sounds like the kind of thing they might do. So far, this doesn't seem like it's very hard, anyway.
No, that's true. So if you do get spotted, and you're not playing in the version where you automatically lose if you get spotted, you can go into the porta potty and play a tape of a dude taking a shit.
Oh, God.
And the guards will leave you alone.
Nasty. Who wants to be around for that?
Right. So the guards will just be like, whoa, whoa, hey, I don't want any part of that, man. And they'll just go away. Oh, shit. No, I remember this mission. He wasn't in one of the cabins. He was always in there, but it's a pain in the ass to get in there and find him. Because there's so many dudes, and it's like sort of a maze in there. I don't know.
And their resources have been stolen.
There's a shitload of dudes.
That is a very video gamey thing to say.
Our resources have been stolen.
It's like, I guess they just want to make something generic because it could be anything.
Right, because there's different kinds of resources that you can steal. Is the thing. Because of course there are.
I just realized that Tactical Espionage Action makes the acronym T.
And they spotted me, so that's mission over.
Drag.
I'm wondering if I get an earlier checkpoint or if I have to do all that shit over again.
Only got 0.4 gigabytes left to download in Dead Space.
That's good.
And apparently my internet has gotten really fast all of a sudden. Yeah,
that's also good.
I'm complaining about that.
So I've been extracting all these dudes, but I haven't really been paying attention to like if any of them are actually worth extracting.
Do you keep the ones that you extract on missions where you fail?
No. You have to do it again. But like some of them, like it's gotten to the point where like my like level of dudes that I have in my army is pretty impressive. So I don't really need a bunch of dudes. So what I'm going to do this time, since the alert phase started because I stole too much of their junk,
yes, well then just
is I am not going to steal their junk right now. When I get the dude and leave with him,
grab it on your way out.
I'm going to steal their junk on the way out. So first I'm going to ask this dude, and hopefully he'll tell me where the hostage is. Yep, okay. So he's going to tell me where the hostage is, which instantly makes my life a lot easier. Because now...
Oof, the stream lag is really bad these days. I feel like it's worse than
Is
usual.
It's usually about 30-ish seconds.
Maybe it's still around 30 seconds.
Yeah, so when I come out with the guy, with the hostage, then I will steal all of the stuff so that I don't put them into an alert phase.
Alright, my download is finishing.
Okay, well, if I fail this again, we can play Dead Space for 20 minutes.
Well, I would like to, just as proof of concept that it can actually work. Because last time it was your laptop that didn't like it, or...
No, not mine. No, I didn't have it. I hadn't finished down. I think the last time we talked about doing it, I hadn't downloaded it yet, and then it's like a 10 gig download. So I was like, oh, if I do this is like it's gonna be.
I remember one time sitting at the menu screen because I thought that we were going to play that night, and then there was some problem.
Yeah, I think the problem was just, I thought I had it downloaded and I didn't, and it's giant. So.
Well, I feel your pain.
Oops. I know.
I've actually already made it to the menu screen. The install time was basically 0. Kind of weird, but cool.
I don't think I actually installed it, so that might also be a problem for me.
Well, again, as soon as the download finished, it was ready to go. Kind of weird, but cool. Please wait. Connecting. What kind of graphic settings I got going on here? I like it. Very good.
Okay, so now the thing is going to be... See, I didn't have the dog yet. The first time you do this mission, you don't have the dog yet. So this thing where I didn't know where the hostage was, didn't know where all the guards are...
It was a little tricky the first time.
That makes it harder, right? So now I know where all the dudes are because the dog has let me know where all the dudes are and where the hostage is. So now the only thing is I have to drop down in here and take out the guards. Before they know what happened. Nope, there we go. Just like that. So that's our guy right there, and this is a guard right here. So we're going to try to bring the guard over and jack him up before he has a chance to do anything.
Tactical takedown.
And there we have it. Knock him out with the Taz mission, like you do in this game.
I don't know what that is, but I'll take your word for it.
It's a wrestling move, and they don't mention it in the game, of course, but definitely. If you are a wrestling fan and you play this game, you immediately would be like, that is totally the Taz mission that Big Boss is using to knock these fools out. And now I'm going to grab this dude. What's up, dude? Me and my dog are here to get you out of here. And we're going to go right back the way we came. Nope, we're going to stop and grab some stuff, though, because grabbing stuff is always good. There's a lot of stuff to grab in this room. Since none of them are hip to my presence, there's no harm in taking a minute to do that.
See,
grabbed all that
just
stuff.
Fulton this guy out, or do you have to actually carry him back to the chopper?
I think I can Fulton him out. Let's find out. No, he's too hurt for me to... Oh no, there's a ceiling. Okay, let's see. Let's move to a place where there's not a ceiling. I can Fulton him out, so I'm going to do that, because that's way easier than... Because you're limited in what weapons you can use, of course.
Hauling someone around.
You're carrying a dude on your back.
It's so funny to think of big bosses running around with a backpack full of balloons.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, you got to.
He's ready for the party.
You need... That's right. It's somebody's birthday party. It's your birthday party, and here's a balloon to take you back to my base. Actually, there is a birthday party Easter egg in this game.
I've heard about that,
yes. I say, if people haven't heard about it, I don't want to ruin it. A possible hostile attacked you? That didn't happen. You're imagining shit. Get
so yeah,
out
do the Trank dudes wake up after a while?
Yes. Knocked out dudes wake up faster than tranked dudes. So if you, like, punch a dude or choke a dude, he'll wake up faster than if you put him to sleep with a tranquilizer pistol. But the tranquilizer dudes can wake up as well. Eventually. So I could just keep going to the left and get out of here, but since I like to tempt fate, and they're going to search the base for me, not the area outside of the base, I am just going to climb my happy ass down here and take all of these shipping containers with giant balloons.
You got D-Dog to watch out
and then I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, the dog is, the dog knows what's up. He's got my back.
Is there some story reason for why you have access to all their radio transmissions?
It's tapping something. Oh, now there's a dude heading my way, so that means I'm gonna move on the hell out of here. Because there's a dude coming right for me, actually. Okay, I lied. I was gonna leave, but it's just one dude, so...
Take him out.
Thanks, dog.
Looks like he's the dog now, man.
Yeah. That's right. I thought he was the man now, dog. Was how that went. But
no, I'm pretty sure he's a dog.
He is a dog, it's true. Okay, and away that goes. We got two more that I'm just, like I said, gonna grab up here real quick, and then I'm gonna exfiltrate the hot zone.
Is that actually a word they use?
They do. That is an actual word.
Really?
Yes.
It's really.
It's like
it's
infiltrating,
really
except
skin.
the other way. Yeah, no, that's exfoliating, Mike. Yeah, so basically, I actually got screwed on a mission I was doing last night because I did everything. I completed all the mission objectives, and there's a location where there's like a waterfall and stuff, and I slipped off a ledge and like plummeted to my death, and I had to do the whole mission over again because I had not yet exfiltrated the hot zone.
Never stay in a zone that's too hot.
I know, man. So basically, I'm like home free now. At this point.
All right, well, wrap this one up and let's just do a 20-minute proof of concept. Dead Space.
All right, I'm gonna call a helicopter to. Oops, I'll get a helicopter to come pick me up, and then we'll be good. So yeah, it's weird because there's a currency and everything costs money. So picking up dudes, sending dudes, getting a supply drop, all that stuff costs money. But you make so much more money. I mean, basically, I guess if you abuse it, every time you move to 5 steps, you ordered a new weapon to drop out of the sky, you'd run out of money. But generally speaking, you don't. It's really hard to run out of money in this game. And even if you do, it just is like, oh, your mother base is in the red, so essentially dudes will start leaving. You'll start losing recruits and stuff if you don't pay them, essentially. But you can go into the red for a little while, if you go into the red for a minute, at the end of a mission and then earn a bunch of money, it doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna get to hear your helicopter theme now.
You do. If you turn up your volume, you'll hear it right now.
I'm listening.
I can tell.
We're gonna get content ID'd for this.
For Joy Division, probably not. Konami is content IDing people for just playing this game. So
yeah, you wouldn't want people to be interested in your video game. Bad for business when people like what you make and tell other people about it.
Look at that S rank.
Alright, turn this up again. I think you actually may have the game volume pretty low.
I may. I have my TV very low, but it should be coming through the, I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It was, trust me, it was there.
So I saw that you lost some fame for something that you did.
If you get spotted, that wouldn't make sense in this context. Yeah, you lose fame for some stuff, but you get more, like, again, like, it's like similar to the money thing. Like, on balance, you earn way more fame than you lose for just completing a mission. Unless you just go in totally hot and, like, murder everybody and everybody sees you before you shoot them in the face.
I'm always hot, I can't just turn it off.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of dudes that I extracted, including one that I already had, because he's the goal of the mission. So there you go. So that's
good job being an extreme stealther.
Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, I got the perfect stealth one. I didn't do either of the other missions that I tried to. Well, the one I guess I was doing before we started playing. I'm just gonna collect these rewards for some external missions that I sent people on. And
apparently you're online on Origin, so I can send you a game invite.
I am. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put the old PS4 into rest mode. And we're going to turn off the old video capture device.
Oh man, I remembered the button to make the Origin overlay go away.
Do tell.
Shift F1. It's like Shift Tab, but crappier.
Sounds like. And grab the old Xbox controller.
See if we can get our Dead Space on. Do you have any good Halloween stream games in mind?
Yeah, I think I do. In-game.
Oh wow, you can use the right stick to look around while you're in the menus.
Join game.
I'm
joining your game,
Coolio.
Mike. Joining it right now. And then I'm gonna have to go back into. I'm gonna have to go into. Okay. I thought I was joining your game. Oh, there we go. And now let's hope that we can get this.
So I have no idea.
I'm gonna monitor capture here.
Like, do you think you're in my game right now?
No, that's not working. I don't know. I might be.
I don't see you anywhere. I'm guessing that you'd fill in the like, I'm the host and there's a client line, so I'm guessing that you'd fill in the client spot, or maybe I need to start the game and then we'll see.
I don't know.
I started the game.
The game won't. Okay, this is weird. So if you look at the stream, you'll see like a static image that says select save slot in the dead center middle of my monitor. But it actually won't, like, anytime I try to restore the game, like, it plays music for 2 seconds and then it kicks me back to my desktop.
Maybe you need to start the game, load up your save, and then join the game?
Maybe. Okay. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes, I want to quit. Play. Okay, I don't give a shit. Thanks, I have achievements. Wonderful. I get a better idea. How about I play the game? Play.
Crash, crash, crash?
It's not crashing, though. Black screen, nothing, and then it kicks back to my desktop.
So it's just like alt-tabbing you over, or?
Well, so it doesn't actually show the game though. It's like, you know, like you can see it if you look at the stream, but like I don't see it. I see black, and then I see black. I hear a little bit of music, and then it kicks me back, right back to my desktop.
Awesome.
Sound, black screen, back to the desktop. Nah,
I'm try
no
one
idea.
More time to invite you, since that is an option now that I'm in the game.
Sure.
No.
I don't even know if you. I can just click join game on my friends listy thing. MC Banjo Mike is now playing Dead Space 3.
Sure am.
Join game.
Come on over.
Join game. Join game. Join game.
Having a great time.
If I click this 700 more times, it'll do something. Right. Straight up, the game just doesn't. It won't do shit. Just
Can you
same
play
thing.
solo, or that doesn't?
3 seconds of music, black screen. No, I can't do anything. I have 3 seconds of black screen with the sound playing, and then it kicks me back to my
This has been
desktop.
Dead Space 3.
Every time. So now we know. It doesn't even like. There's not even. I don't even see a way that I can like view game details. Game properties? Can I command line? I don't. What? No. Like, there's not even a way that I can like, dicker around with the settings.
That's wow. Okay, that's pretty rough.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't like. No, so it's not like I can't just be like, oh, maybe it's trying to run at too high of a spec. Like, I'll change something. I can't. I see nothing. I open it, black screen, 3 seconds of music, booted back to my desktop.
It's kind of a drag. Well, I don't know what to recommend for you.
It's just like
because you're not doing it. You're not streaming it right now, are you?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I would be.
Would it maybe work if you were to not stream?
I can try. Okay, game capture's off. Same thing.
Well, that's drag. This may be the reason why we didn't do this last time.
I don't remember this though. I mean, it's possible, but I'm sure as fuck gonna uninstall this if that's what it's gonna do. I don't need something taking up 10 gigs of my hard drive that doesn't do anything.
Break latch. I'm attempting to break the latch. I need to shoot the latch. I do need to shoot the latch.
Oh, hey, whoa, there we go. I clicked my mouse randomly, and now it's working.
Okay.
Because that makes sense, right?
Oh, hey, apparently this is a zombie game.
I thought we knew
Well,
that.
Dead Space
Didn't we
is
know
always
that?
more of a monster game than a zombie game. Because, like, even the basic enemies are dudes whose arms have been turned into, like, scythes.
I'm waiting for my host to reach the next checkpoint before it will let me
Okay,
start
well, then
playing.
let me shoot these zombies and see what happens.
Because I'm sure the viewers are super stoked about.
Oh, I can hear your voice through the TV.
Sorry?
You're in my game because you're coming through like game chat basically.
Right.
Whoa. I'm getting crowbarred by this dude. Don't crowbar me, bro. Okay, there's a lot of these dudes, and I do not have what you call a whole bunch of ammo. I hope I will make it to the checkpoint so that you can conceivably join the game. Okay, having no head is not really slowing this guy down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last 5 minutes of our stream while you stare at my status screen while Mike does some other shit that you can't see.
Climbing a ladder. There may be a checkpoint up on top of the ladder. You never know. Something just happened.
Looks like it.
Your co-op partner is joining the game.
I guess you hit a checkpoint. Has there anything happened in the chat?
I don't know. I'm playing a game.
I thought you had a thing.
Did earlier. Alright, I'll tab over.
Oh God. Oh dear God.
Trouble?
Yes, the y-axis is inverted.
There's probably
there we
a way
go.
to fix that.
There is.
Speaking
I fixed
of
it.
settings,
But you know what I heard? I haven't played it yet. I've really wanted to, but GameFly didn't have it or whatever. Apparently you can't invert the y-axis on Until Dawn.
what's Until Dawn? Oh, is that a horror game?
Yeah. Which apparently there's not a ton of that stuff happening, where you need, like there's not a lot of shooting, but there's a little bit, and you, supposedly, allegedly, cannot invert the y-axis, which is going to drive me nuts, because, like, that's so unnatural to me, like, I can't deal with it at all.
That's kind of wrong. I mean, unless you're flying a plane or something. Now, I'm just trying to figure out how to turn off.
I played a lot of flight sims, and that's definitely the reason. Because the first however many games that I'm sure I played that had that, that were first-person view were all flight games, and I played them with inverted Y, and then that just was the natural way I did it. So when I started playing games that were first-person shooters, that were where you controlled a person instead, and you had to look up and down, because like Doom and shit like that, you couldn't look up and down. You didn't need to. What are we doing here,
we're
Mike?
co-op dooring.
Oh, we're co-op dooring. Okay.
I got it.
Picking up the guy of some kind. It's very nice.
So the guy in this game, his name is what? Isaac Clarke? Is that right?
I don't think either of us is.
Does that mean am I Arthur C. Asimov
pretty
then?
cool. I think we're both generic expendable soldier man.
Oh, hang on a second. I need to turn the volume way the hell down because I'm having trouble hearing you over the game
The other
audio.
problem is that your microphone comes through the game, and there's no way for me to turn that off, as far as I can tell.
That's really annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, there's a
That's
voice
the
volume.
game character voices, I think.
That doesn't change my. That doesn't. Well,
I
if you
tried
turn
turning
it all the way down,
and I still heard you, I think, but
and you still heard me. Okay.
because that's pretty classic in games now. Is you've got sound effects, music, and voice, which is awesome. I love that feature. I think that's totally sweet.
There's nothing in the game settings to turn me off. No, there's
that
not.
I found anyway.
That's annoying as shit. Oh well. Tim. Okay, apparently you're Tim. You're Tim and I'm Doc.
No, Doc is
maybe,
some guy
or
named
vice versa.
I think you're Tim too.
We're both Tim.
To repel left over. No. I mean, this is kind of fun. Rappelling down the cliff face.
So is this the same as is the co-op story different than the
I
main?
think it's the same. The two, eventually one of the players is playing Isaac Clarke, and the other one is playing some dude who has hallucinations.
Cool.
So I think that when you're playing single player, you don't get to be the guy who's hallucinating. It just seems like a wasted kind of effort. Wow, there's a ship crashing down on it. This is bad, or... Oh, you can roll. Okay, you have to roll back and forth. Not die.
If only I had some vague idea of what the fuck was going on.
To be fair, there's not a whole lot to go on at this point. You are Tim. It's cold. You're tired, and you need to.
No, I meant just I can't see shit. Like that last sequence, it's just like snow. Yeah, narratively, I don't really give a shit. There's spooky alien monsters or something. Is that you or me? Is that one of us hanging? No, I don't think so.
I think that's just window dressing. I guess that guy is a general named Mahad.
Seems that way.
I bet he's gonna go Mahad anytime now. lost control of something. You gotta do what's right. I'm willing to bet that involves him shooting you. Told you.
No, that wasn't ridiculously.
There you go. He apparently has deleted the tube.
Fucking tube deleting motherfucker.
Oh, he's deleting himself.
He just deleted himself. There you go. Good job, Mike.
You gotta get up pretty early in the morning. Oh, but I bet he didn't delete it all the way. You know, if I was gonna delete something and then shoot myself, I would probably stick around just to make sure that it had finished before I shot myself. I'm just saying. Like, what if there was some kind of error and it was like, are you really sure? This file is like write protected. 200 years later, whoa, what?
Clearly his actions were very important and impactful.
Playback message 34. There you go, there's your Isaac Clarke.
Yep. So is the player 2 character named Arthur C. Asimov? That's my question.
Pretty sure that is not the case. I don't know exactly how designed for co-op this game is. I don't know if there are like sections at the beginning where you only have one character. I'm guessing we're kind of drunk right now.
I like how we're both Isaac in your mind. We're kind of drunk right now.
That looks like player 2, maybe. I've played too much Witcher because this game is starting to look a little dated.
Wait, I'm sorry, say again?
I've played too much Witcher because this game is starting to look pretty dated to me.
Yeah, I was actually just going to say, maybe I've been playing too much Metal Gear because this game does look pretty goddamn dated.
That military guy, ugh, his face is pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Watch out for the unitologists. We can't hold them.
Man, I hate those unitologists.
I remember thinking Dead Space 2 looked really good, but that was 4 years ago, I guess. Then again, this game is supposed to be a real step down from Dead Space 2.
I was gonna say I thought this game was not up to the par set by.
Why did he just grab a picture of himself? That's not what people normally do, right?
What a vain asshole. Is this me or you? It's me. Or is it? Are we both doing this separately?
I don't know. Can you move him around?
I'm moving him around.
I guess we're both being Isaac Clarke.
Okay.
Because, I totally don't see anyone else around here, and I'm playing the game.
How long has she been missing? Just shut up and get over here.
You might have missed the tooltip earlier, but the button to run is left bumper.
Oh, actually, you're Isaac. I'm
you're
this
that guy.
rando.
So there you go. Full co-op gameplay coming right at you live on the stick after dark.
Who the hell are you guys?
I bet that was worth staying up for.
Name's Norton. Captain Robert Norton. Sergeant John Carter.
I'm glad we have proof of concept anyway.
Last means last. Genius
Yep.
has no more left. No more left.
A little less glad that I can't figure out how to keep your voice from coming through the speakers all the time. Crouch. You can crouch in this game?
Crouch, right stick. That doesn't work.
Crouching was never really much of a thing in the earlier Dead Space games, because you weren't hiding from the monsters, you were just chopping them to pieces.
Right.
Oh. Ammunition. So we'll have to find out if co-op can save this game and make it kind of cool. But I think no matter what, it's probably going to be better than Resident Evil 6 was.
That is not exactly a high bar to clear, Mike.
Why do you have like a cool like line cutter gun and I just got a pistol? I'm the line cutter guy.
I had a pistol a second ago. Aha!
I guess I should have seen that coming. Oh, what's this? Oh, I do have the plasma cutter. Alright. Check this action out. You can make it go sideways or vertically.
So, do I have to press a button to pick up all these clips that have been dropped
yeah, the A
over
button
here?
picks up ammo.
Why would I not want to pick up ammo? That's the most annoying shit.
Also, this game has like the coolest sort of waypoint indicator of any game ever. At least this series does. You hold the right stick down, yeah. It gives you the cool curvy line. Curvy line says go up the ladder.
Dead Space 2 did not have
No.
co-op, right?
Neither did the first one. I mean, the first one was survival horror.
I know the first one didn't. Why is plan in quotes? Why is end time in quotes? Why are they putting scare quotes around everything?
I guess this guy is not very respectful of the Unitologist religion. Lockers. Press A to open. Rendezvous with Edward Norton. Cool. The right bumper lets you stomp on stuff. You'll be doing that a lot. Just so you know. It is the de facto way to get into boxes.
Yeah, I recall that.
Oh, you
from
played the first one? Okay.
I did play the first one. I never finished it, but I played a friend's copy and probably put 4 or 5 hours in it.
Open these. Look at that. Ammo. The little boxes on the walls have got stuff. Stasis pack. Those are cool. Press Y when stasis is low. Sure. I really liked Dead Space 2. I thought it was a hell of an action game. The first one is more survival horror, and I didn't think it was... Like, I thought it was fun, but I didn't think it was the best.
Didn't it have? I heard the segments with the asteroids were pretty terrible.
They were so fucking hard. That guy just get hit by a car?
Shit. The freeway, unmanned
Maybe.
transports, they don't stop for anything.
They don't stop for anything except for my stasis unit. That wasn't exactly what I was expecting to happen, but sure.
Yeah.
I like burnout.
But whatever works.
Stasis is pretty useful against enemies. The game makes you use it to stop lots of slamming doors. Dredger Corp. Yeah, those guys don't sound like they're nefarious. Anything back there? It has your name. Oh, okay. I thought that was an in-world notification of what your name was, but in fact it was just like the kind of cool graphical user interface effect, just hovering over top of your dude, which makes it look like it's an in-game thing. Like my guy is seeing your name floating over top of your head. Gabar holographic accessories.
This is it. Come on. We need to get to the roof.
I'm sad that they screwed the pooch on this game. That they probably won't get the chance to make another one.
Yeah.
There's some intense stuff going on in here. A lot of hanging happening. Is that part of the statue? Or do they just hang real, like, living people from the statues?
think they hung people from the statues.
Oh my god, this guy looks like a loser. So,
Actually, it's about ethics
I was
in
gonna say,
game
this is
journalism.
basically Space Fight Club then?
EarthGov. Oh, fuck you. Why EarthGov? Because they had a really stupid name. That's why EarthGov.
Don't worry about the EarthGov.
It's like that Talking Head song. You know, don't worry about EarthGov.
Zoop, 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 zoop. Sometimes you want to chop horizontally, sometimes you want to chop vertically.
Oh no, the bright lights.
This one's still alive. Bring him here.
I guess your guy's dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what?
Isaac Clarke! That's the man I was looking for. But don't waste your energy. You're going to be dead in a matter of minutes. Pick him up.
Is that the guy who was talking at us from the video?
There.
Yes.
See that? It's a marker test lab. They're everywhere at all the major colonies and outposts. As part of the marker test program, Isaac, you helped make them. And today, you of all people get to watch me set them free.
No, no. You'll kill everyone.
That is only the beginning, Isaac. Nature must take its course, and I can't...
I really don't know what they were going for with this villain.
Eyes forward.
Yeah, Sergeant Pepper's winter coat.
He's got like a little teeny tiny ponytail.
He does have a super teeny tiny ponytail. Oh, it's like that scene. It's like the end of Ghostbusters when they shut off the containment grid.
Ow, that probably hurt.
Probably didn't feel good. Ooh, clearly my guy is not dead.
Is that your same dude? I mean, I couldn't see his face.
No, that's true. It would be weird if it was just another random guy who just was like,
Your dude
oh,
got
hey.
shot in the back of the head, as far as I can tell.
Did
Although,
he?
to
I
be
didn't,
fair, his
I
life bar
definitely
went
didn't
down
catch
to red,
that.
but did not go to 0. And now they are all monsters. Time to dismember them strategically. Or not. I mean, maybe the dismemberment is no longer strategic. Oh, hello, tentacles. Okay, we'll dismember you strategically. That was, I mean...
Shoot limbs to dismember enemies for extra damage.
In the original game, it was really hilarious because they came up with this, like, explanation for why it killed enemies faster.
Their organs migrated to their body
I love it.
extremities
So
or whatever.
I have a real fondness for these games, but they are dumb as hell. They're also kind of predictable in their own way, because like, if there's a place where an enemy could be jumping at you from a vent, then there will be an enemy jumping at you from a vent.
Right.
Oh, okay, where'd that guy go? Okay, you can stop hitting me with those sticks now. doing so good. Let me see here. 125. Is that how many shots we got? Seems like a lot of shots. 244 from my other gun. I don't know if they removed the inventory that used to be kind of like, you used to be able to see how many med packs you had and stuff like that. I don't see any place. Oh, okay, press select. Oh no, it's still there. Oh, what a good interface. Man. That's really cool. We gotta go find Edward Norton.
That's right.
So we can get out of Future Fight Club.
How do you run?
Not an obvious choice, but I find it works pretty well.
Alright, so where are we going?
To the elevator. When in doubt, hold down the right stick and follow the glowing blue line.
Right.
Your objective is down.
Harper, what the hell is going on down
So what have you got in mind for Halloween games?
Distraction team. Fuck. I'm coming in with you, Dora. Find a way out of the
I don't know. It depends on, you know, if people are going to be around. If it's just going to be me. Stuff like that.
I don't think it's just going to be you on stream days.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. So, I don't know. It depends on what people have. I'd like to... Shit, we should, artifact discovered.
Yeah, I picked up a thing.
I'd almost like to play Castlevania HD, but none of us have Xbox Live
Yeah, I wish
anymore.
I had a PC port of that game. Although I also am kind of glad they don't, because I don't want to have to start my characters over from zero.
Yeah. Although Eric said that he thought he's had a bunch of those old 48-hour Xbox Live Gold
You'll
passes.
probably want to save those for Horde mode, though.
Maybe.
You can always ask him. What kind of store is this?
It's the Full Moon shop. It's a store where they sell butts.
Who wants candy? That guy's pretty resilient.
No kidding.
I'm hoping that I can book one of the Wednesdays for another session of Fifth Rear with Eric. The world needs to know.
Oh no, we're being attacked by a new metal band.
Oh god, fuck. Fate worse than death.
Yeah.
If an enemy is on the ground, you should stop him. Tools of terror.
Oh, that's
Caleb
right.
Mendoza. Hey, fuck you. This is the way forward. I don't know if we have a communal inventory or what. I seem to have picked up like 100,000 medkits.
Yeah, me too. I think we each get an instance of
Oh, you
the
think?
item. Yeah, I think so.
That wouldn't be bad. Let's find out. You may be right. Oh. Okay. You have to be aiming to stasis. I'm a little confused. What t-shirt is my guy wearing anyway?
I don't know.
You get under the light. No hop. No hope.
Sounds legit.
No hops.
No hope.
Not a fan of. Not a fan of.
Yeah, your guy's white. He's got no hops. So many elevators.
What for? This is a train yard. We can get one of these spare trains working again. Look around for the engine. We don't have time for this shit.
Kinesis module.
Please attach engine and fuel car before initiating departure sequence.
I don't see any kinesis objects. Oh, there's a big stonking train. Okay, that's one. Gotta love a turntable. So I guess the train is going now? Please attach a fuel car, huh? Ooh, I'm getting turntabled. Man, you know they made turnkey train solutions in the future.
Well, I mean, it's the future.
Departure process initializing. Please board to the rear of the train.
All right, Norton. The train's hooked up and ready to head out the south gate. You can't miss it. It'll be the only thing moving.
All right, understood. I'll close in once you clear the city. Be ready for pickup. This is going to be tricky.
Get on the caboose. Now this is starting to feel like a Resident Evil game.
Yeah, bad Resident Evil game.
Very, very bad. So are you gonna buy the Zero remake when it comes out?
Is there a chance she's alive?
No.
Good.
I mean, I
Joe.
thought about it because I thought maybe I should
Don't do
give it
it.
another chance. But
Don't do
I
it.
don't. Yeah, I don't think I should give it another chance.
I imagine she's still alive, and I imagine she's probably pissed as hell we haven't found her yet.
I guess maybe I should be listening to all this dialogue, but exploding ship. All right.
Which ship is the Eudora? The bigger one that just flew.
The Eudora, the one that's full of email. Whoa. Bit of trouble aiming here.
Shit, lost main battery. Isaac, get your ass up here.
You gotta give them some credit. They do good spectacle in these games.
Yeah.
Hurry up. We can't hold them off forever.
Why are you walking so slowly, Isaac?
He's got a moving train, man. Cut him some slack.
I was on top of a moving train. I was
Jeez.
moving as fast as I could to get down from there.
Now or never, Isaac. Come on.
Oh, I need to revive you.
Apparently.
Wow, they don't give you very long for that. Well, why don't we see where they? Okay, we got a checkpoint right here, so maybe we should.
Wow, they put me back like 5 steps.
Hey, you can heal while you're on the ladder. Missiles. Okay, now this is turning into more of a Contra game. Oops, gotta mash the A button. Didn't see that
No.
coming. Ooh, teleportation. Well, I think once we're done with this cutscene, I'll be ready to take a call of night for the dead spacing.
Yeah. Yep.
Bit of a neck beard going on there, Isaac.
Yeah, he's haggard.
See, we got a bit of frosty relationship going on.
Yeah, I just don't give a single fuck about any of these characters. Progress saving.
That seems like a good time to stop then.
It does. You take a look and see if there's anything in the chat, because I didn't have the window
I
open
checked
at all.
earlier, but it's been a bit. Let me get out of here. Yes, I want to exit the game. No, it's been pretty quiet.
Alright. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed Metal Gear and then Dead Space. And I hope you all have a lovely and wonderful evening, and we'll see you next week at the same stick time, same stick channel.